harder than it looks, isn't it?
Just come outside quickly while Johnny's not here. Someone's lent him a motorbike. They've lent him a motorbike to just come and play with. And all he's doing is talking motorbike.
Out, ride out.
He's gonna ride out, he's gonna leave us. Jimmy's gonna kick it over. That's because you were being silly, Johnny. What's this noise?
Bugger! I'm opening some windows.
What's that noise?
What is that noise?
We're at a jet plane. Fucking
Almost. Cooling jet blaster. Hey, how's it going, guys? Alright.
Feeling pretty privileged today because I'm getting my mock shots. It's not Luke. Luke isn't the one cutting my hair today. We've got the master craftsman himself, Jimmy Cutthroat. Not only have we got Jimmy Cutthroat coming back out of retirement to cut my hair, we're doing it with 10% movement in his wrists.
Nice.
Yeah. Jimmy had some operations recently where they fused things in your wrists.
Fused my wrist.
And they said he'd have 40% movement, and he now has 10. So he needs a lot of physio, and we're starting off with cutting my hair. You can work from the elbow when it comes to...
Yeah, my elbow just ends up here instead of my wrist.
Beautiful day this morning. There we go. I can see, because it is so bright. I'm late for work. But one of the reasons is I was trimming my beard. I don't know if you guys can see on this camera. I took a chunk out of it, put the wrong guard on. I'm going to take off the... I think I've actually done an alright job in fading it up, making it look like it's meant to be like that. I know, right? It's something that many guys with beards have done. I put on a 3mm instead of a grade 3, so instead of getting this length that I've got on my chin, I got this length that I've got on the side, so I've kind of gradually faded up here. Faded up there to try and get that look like I meant to do it. Definitely be careful. Try and start somewhere where it's not going to be too noticeable. So your sideburns up here, you can always fade them out quite easily. You know, if you take a little bit out of this part of your face, see if I can, yeah, there we go, this part of your face here on your cheek, or even maybe a tiny bit underneath, you should be able to hide that if you do mess it up. I didn't do that, and I know to do that, so I just went, and then I thought, oh shit, it was the wrong one. But instead of having to shave the whole thing off, I think I've managed to save it. Lucky call. But yeah, do feel free to ask me any big questions you have, and in the meantime, feel free to laugh at me for messing mine up. What's that noise? What's that? Johnny, you on a bike today?
You what, lad?
You on a bike today?
Oh, it's funny you should say that. I am.
Ahoo!
It's not mine, sadly.
No, it was stolen.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you coming up?
Yeah.
Hurry it, lad.
Alright, see you in a sec.
See you in a sec. You're trying to get out the window? Hey, up!
Back, hey!
He's got his beans back.
Hey!
You look like you've been on a bike, Johnny.
Oh, hey up, lad. I have. I've been on a Harley Davidson.
Have you?
Yeah, my ass is killing me.
What about the ride though?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Smooth.
Smooth as out, comfy as all.
Just got back to the office. Found this from my buddies at Slackjaw Apparel. I can't get into it. There we go. I realised that all my clothes, all my t-shirts, more or less, are basically Apothecary 7 t-shirts, so I decided to expand that selection into some things that are not just Apothecary 7. So I went, of course, to Slackjaw Apparel, see our friend Tom. We love Tom very much. Bought a few bits and sent me some things. Oh, he's given us beer vouchers. Lots of beer vouchers. Johnny, do you want them? Vouchers for beer?
Oh, beer?
Yeah. No, Tom, if you could send Johnny some juice vouchers.
Yeah, if you've got any Umbongo vouchers, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got an invite to... We've invited us to London. Probably to spend these beer tokens. Drawn us a smiley face. Oh, Tom, you crazy fool. Got yourself a couple of t-shirts. A free tote. Check Tom's website if you guys aren't sure where it is. I can't focus. Don't make it happen. This morning, I got a message from one of you vlog watchers. Really interesting, actually. The chap sent me a very long, detailed message with some ideas and some input that I wanted to look at on how to improve my vlogs. And as you guys know, I always want to look at ways to make it better to watch, add more value, and just make it worthwhile for your time, really. It's not always the easiest thing because trying to record things as I'm doing them can be really difficult, and there's not always someone to follow me around with a camera or in the right place at the right time, or it might just be something that I can't record. So it is difficult at times to get the right content, but I got a very in-depth message which I'm actually going to sit down with Grady and talk about, and hopefully, you know, we can use some of the feedback to improve the vlogs and the content that I'm putting out. So I won't name you, but thank you very much, and we are taking stuff on board. Thank you for taking your time and looking so deeply into what we do. Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know,
his comments were so in-depth and interesting.
Yeah.
And I actually agree with a lot of them.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's just sometimes so hard to do something naturally to cover, you know, all bases, as it were, without. It was a very interesting conversation, but a tough one to sort of get around. But I think there's certain things that we can do this end to make the viewing experience better for you without totally changing Sam's personality.
I think we've just got to focus on recording more content that isn't easy to record.
Yeah. It certainly raises an interesting thing. We do ask people, you know, what they like and what they don't like about the vlog.
And if you are watching this, please do comment. Don't watch it and not comment. We really want to know what you think, what's good, what's bad. Be honest about it. It really just is going to help us shape what this is to something that's going to add more value to you guys and anyone else watching. So today I'm down at Sacred Skin Tattoo in Doncaster with my buddy Aaron here, who's given me the privilege of tattooing my knee, which is down here somewhere. There you go. I'll get some better footage for you in a bit. The design is the blind tiger that we have for Volstead's, one of the Volstead's rings, and that's the pattern that we've used, or a design that we used across a lot of different jewellery. At some point I'm going to come back and I'm going to have my other knee done with the blind pig, but I'm going to need some space between them. It is not fun at all. Pink. You had fun. Alright, that's me done for the day. I could not take another moment of that. Got all the black work done on it, booked back in for a couple of weeks' time, and I mean, I've been sat for about 4.5 hours, but that is next level painful.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Anyway,
Anyone would say we're easily distracted. Should we do this?
Shall we do this in form?
Just look as a bull.
What are you drinking, Johnny?
Just some For Goodness Shakes Recovery, vanilla flavour.
£1.50 in Tesco at the moment.
I can't get into my sloops, so I'm trying to use this hair grip.
That looks satisfying.
Yeah, it did.
Too cold because I've had it in freezer. And I do coffee to it. So for goodness sakes, put some coffee in your shakes.
What have you been drinking, Johnny? Because I've been drinking this delicious, no-calorie Monster Energy Sloopy Goop drink.
Wow. Is it really no calorie for all that flavour?
It sure is, Johnny. It sure is. And that's one hell of a flavour punch. Kapow! Mr. Johnny Mennel has just approached me and told me that finally it's time for his presentation on brand sales. He's been working on it for a while. Fucking hell.
What do you mean finally? I can hear you down the corridor.
You were 2 steps in front of me. You could hear 2 steps.
I didn't know whether they'd perceive that.
No, they wouldn't have, because I wasn't. You were making me out to be a bad person. I don't talk behind his back. I tell him his shit to his face.
I'm talking behind your back right now, bitch!
Johnny's gone to some effort with this. We've had this projector for 3 years, and we've used it 0 times. Let's get.
That's incorrect.
Projection, because I'm going to use this projector to show you my projections.
Please tell me that you've linked the Sega or the Nintendo up to it.
I'm stupid.
Anyway, you might be wondering, why is Grady here? He's not to do with sales.
That's
Well, you're marketing. Well, you'd be right. He isn't sales. He's marketing.
But I've got to do it.
So,
we work
but-
closely together.
We all work very close.
But we really wanted to try and show you guys more of the behind-the-scenes stuff in the brand. This is getting weird. More of the behind-the-scenes stuff. So Grady's going to try and get some content so you guys can see more of our meetings. We're trying.
Please, where are we headed? That's a road that we're travelling down as we speak. I'm going to ad-lib lots of this crap and it probably takes 45 minutes.
I like. This is not a proper slideshow.
No, this is a lovely Adobe Spark.
Oh.
It's gliding and sliding.
Oh.
What wins and losses have we seen in my first 3 months, and where do I see these results leading the company? Lovely vintage suitcase.
Time for Sunday hustle. The weather's amazing. I'm heading down to Manchester. I'm going to be meeting with Carl, and we'll be talking a few things Media 87. Always find it quite tough to get everything done within a standard working week, you know, the Monday to Friday. So a lot of the time my work spills over into the weekends, which I don't mind at all. I quite enjoy it, to be honest, but I like the feeling of being able to push forward and create something and build on things. So yeah, anyway, we're going to go down, have a meeting. We've just launched our website, very early days for it. You can check that out, Media87.com, pop that down there. But yeah, it should be quite good. We've got a few plans, catch up on a few clients that we're working on, and we've got to try and work out how to get some staff in quicker. So there, it's gonna help us a lot if we can. So I'm ready for my meeting with Carl. Hello, late. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. How's it going?
Good, thank you.
How's it going?
Here he is.
Hello.
Hey everybody.
How's it going, man?
You want to come around and get with us?